Okay, we are live. And back and all good. That's the thing. It's all good. But first, before we get started, I have to pull up the chat and let's see what else. Oh, I need to post this on all the places where I posted my poll. Gotta get people in here. Come on, load. Oh, crap. I hope it doesn't. Let's turn... Okay, I think we're good. No. Ah, rah, rah. Okay. Alright. Now, why won't my... Okay. All messages. Show me all messages. Never only show me... Where's my... Okay, there we go. Do that. Okay, I have that there and that there, and everything looks pretty good. I just have to close all of this extra stuff that was open. Okay, now last time, to go over, I've completed about half of the story mode. About half. We've 100% finished 1, 2, and 3, which is one boss fight and out of 6, or 3 levels out of 6, 1 out of 2 out of 3 boss fights. So now we're working, and we've done some of section 5 because I took the site 3 and then I went back to site 4 because I wanted to do that. So I did that, and now we need to do more stuff, basically. Where we're going through site 4 now. So that means... Okay, let's do this one. This is the submarine one. They have a big submarine, which is apparently just here. It's like fine. There's nothing really going on with it. It just exists. What was he looking for? Come on, where? Okay. Small Fry helping us out, I guess. A little bit. Yeah, so the submarine is just here and fine, I guess. I don't know, there seems to be no problems with it. We'll get rid of that fuzz for free. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. This whole area is a weird sort of mixture of like, it doesn't really seem abandoned, even though it like kind of is in areas. Oh, and we use one of the new weapons, the Splatoon Stamper. This is a new weapon released on the release of the game. The 2 new types of weapons were the Tri-Stringer and the Stamper. This one was the longer ranged, more powerful version of the base Stamper, which they decided to do. They made it. And it's pretty good. People like it. People like this one. Because it doesn't have curling bombs in the actual game. Ooh. As you can see, it's still pretty fast, but it does a lot of damage, and like, it's got a wide range. And in the actual multiplayer game, it has burst bombs, which are really good and everyone loves. Except for me, I hate them. I don't really hate them, but they're good. I think it's silly that everyone just goes, that's the best bomb, because I think most of the other bombs are actually decent. But and you can hold it, and just like the other one, I showed the other one, it can go or have this big swipe that sends you forward and everything. They're pretty good weapons, honestly. It's a really good design, this Platana. The tri-stringer is a little bit, I think this design is better than the tri-stringer, like as a weapon type, because the tri-stringer is kind of just like a sniper, but then they added bombs to it. It feels like gimmicky, the tri-stringer, where this feels like, okay, yeah, they were like, how do we make a weapon that's like a sword and not a brush? Whee! Got him. And not, yeah, not like a brush, because the brushes are like kind of supposed to be the swords, because they're like the fast and, you know, relatively powerful, but they're like spammy. They're kind of different. They're not exactly swords. They're like small clubs, I guess. The AI in this game is not great for yeah, the actual like CPU AI is generally pretty bad, which I think they always knew was gonna happen because they made it into a multiplayer game. Okay, we stamped him out. Let me get rid of this one. And what did we get? We got an archive. Log number 4. The years passed with prosperity. The population of Alterna grew like a rising tide. Great. Love the sea metaphors. You can't have Splatoon without numerous sea puns, metaphors, and other references. What am I going for? Oh, this one. So we can get better splat bombs and also cooler small fry quick respawn. So the next section is 4, and then after that it's 5, and then 5, and yeah, okay. Okay, where do I want to go next? Let's see. But we go over here to this one. Propellered to greatness. We gotta use the propellers. Alright. GooTuber or Nautilus? I'm gonna use the Nautilus. So the Nautilus, I like that it has the sniper thing where you can hold. Also, it allows you to do short burst fires without oh crap. Without letting the whole thing go, which is pretty nice, I think. I think it's one of the best because of this, I think it's one of the best Splatwings. Because some of the other ones are so, like, committal. Like well, a lot of them, really, right? Like let's see. The Hydra is super committal. Just the base Splatling is super committal, right? Like, as soon as once you've charged it up, your options are to let go of the charge, shoot it, or, you know, go back into the ink, right? Like, you can't really do anything except for shoot it, right, against a player. Now, of course, I mean, they're long ranged, so that's kind of the point. You're supposed to be able to shoot at them so far away that it doesn't really matter. But like with this one, you can... You can do that. You can do a lot of funky stuff with it. And to top it all off, it's pretty decently ranged. It's definitely long ranged, and it definitely has a pretty high rate of fire. So, you know, I really... You know, the Nautilus is one of my more preferred Splatlings. Like, the only one that's less committal is probably the mini Splatling, because it charges up so quickly and just runs out and doesn't use a lot of ink, and, like, it's generally just smaller, faster in that case. Nautilus actually has, like, mechanics associated with why it's non-committal. Like, with other Splatlings, you wouldn't be able to do that at all, because you'd have to shoot it all at once, and you'd probably run out. Now, I don't think it has as much... The charge time is, like, medium, and the amount of shots you get are also, like, it's also... You don't get a ton of shots, I don't think. But it charges up pretty quickly, so I think, you know... Nice wind. Like, compared to other Splatlings, I think I really do like the Nautilus. Okay, so we got that one. Time to find out... Oh, he found something. It's points. Okay, so their population was rising. The scientists now elder their kind, so the people who came in there first are now the old ones. Believe they had done all they could to advance the civilization of Alterna. Okay. They quit, I guess. I don't know. That's a very ambiguous statement. Thank you, Callie. Very, very cool. Okay. Let's grab that. Get rid of that one. We got lots of points now. So now we can get up here. But we could get up here anyway, I think. And we can go over here. But we could do that before. I'm pretty sure I went around and kind of opened up a lot of... Come on, come on. Got it. Yay! A cosmetic item. It's a lamp. It's a cool lamp, though. And he saw something when we were over here. Ooh, there's an item, like, right here. Is it? No, it's over here. There it is. Got it. Ooh, a sunken scroll. We like these. Ah, yes. The famous Sheldon minion nerd emoji pose. So basically this is like a news headline that is just discussing that Sheldon has become the big guy. He moved to the Splatlands and is now, I don't know, more controlling, whatever. He has more money. I don't know. It's all very... I don't know if they'll really go into this, but it's very weird that he's managed to make his weapons no longer, like, what's the word? Actual money. Like, he doesn't actually use money. He has his own currency that is... Oh, right. I forgot about this. Once you get the little scanner thing, you can use these to find out where all the objects are, which are helpful. But Sheldon, he's kind of like a big enough... It's implied, at least with that sunken scroll, that, and the fact that he now has his own currency, that he is now a big enough, like, mogul that he can just kind of do whatever he wants. Like, he's like... slipping into, I am a company so big that I can do things countries cannot do, you know. So that's interesting. But that's all, obviously, that's all subtext, so that's not necessarily true. We'll see where they go with that. Hydrosplatling. Okay, so here's an example of one that I am not as fan of. So, like, this is the Hydrosplatling. The Hydrosplatling, you have to shoot out all of it before you can charge more. Now, of course, you can undo all of the charge by going into the ink, but then you have to redo your charge, which is not helpful either. Now, it charges up pretty slowly, but it has a really long range and has a really long rate of fire and, like, all of that. So it's not, you know, I don't think any of the Splatlings are bad. They're just hard to use, and they're really hard to use in Salmon Run. Pretty much all of them are hard to use in Salmon Run. They all suck. Because Salmon Run relies on you being able to quickly shoot out something to prevent yourself from dying and to save people. And that's literally the opposite of what the Splatlings are supposed to do. They're all meant to be... Oh, this is one of the things they added from... that was not in Octo Expansion. These ride rail levels now have checkpoints in the middle of them. In Octo Expansion, there were no checkpoints for any of these levels. So, you know, in the past, where it would have been pretty difficult to do it all in one go, it is now much more feasible. Or at least it feels worse. It doesn't feel as bad when you fail in the end, because you have a checkpoint. And sometimes you have multiple checkpoints. It also allows the levels to be bigger. Like these ride rail levels to be a lot bigger. I got it. I got it. Whew. Okay. I don't remember what it's gonna make me do at the very end. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so... Right, the Hydrosplatling is a lot more committal, but it's got a lot longer range to make up for it. So it's like a long range, while the Nautilus is like... can float between the ranges. I mean, it doesn't really end up as a really long range because it's not that long range. And it doesn't end up as a really frontline fighter because it doesn't have enough, like, it doesn't kill quick enough. But it floats around in that middle space where it can go from, like, being up in your face, kind of, and also still floating backwards, which I really do like. Okay, the scientists began selecting new leaders to succeed in them, entrusting to them the world they had helped build. So they bowed out. They basically said, okay, we're old now, we're done, you're good. And we're going to find out what happened after that when we do this next one. This classic Swiffer. Which one is this? Oh, I think I remember this one. Yes. Okay. The good thing about this one is that it's not timed, in contrast to other ones. Now, if you break the fail balloons, you fail. So, you obviously, if you're trying to go fast, and later on in the game... Oh, it is kind of timed, actually. I lied about that. It's just not officially timed. If you miss a balloon... it'll end, right? But like the balloons have a pattern they go into, and if you miss it and they fly away, then you'll lose. But it's not too difficult. This is just aiming practice, pretty much, actually. Like, it's not really that intense. Compared to, well, okay, this one is, I think. Ooh. Did I get it? I did. I think there's another level later on in the game that's like this one that's actually like a lot more in-depth, and I don't know about better, but it's just a lot bigger and more interesting. But they need this one to teach you the thing. Plus, it's probably a pretty good aim training. Okay, now we find out what happened next. Humanity's new leaders inherited both the billions of and their unquenchable thirst for innovation. Yay. I love unquenchable thirsting for innovation. It's so helpful. Okay. We're just gonna get rid of a lot of this extra stuff that's around. Ooh, we can... Oh, that just sends us up here? That's kinda lame. We still have like 400, so... Shoot this box. Okay. Let's get rid of that guy. Ooh, and there's another level up here. Okay. See, at some point you just do a bunch of levels that you've opened up, and then you just kind of go through and grab a bunch of stuff. Ah, another sunken scroll. Okay, this is about the people who sell hats. These guys sell hats, right? I think they sell hats. Nails and the shellfish guy, Eddie. I think his name is Eddie. Yeah, basically, in case you didn't realize, this is supposed to reference the fact that they're the smaller one is actually in charge. Nails is like the one who owns the place. And Eddie is just the guy he hired to do it. Oh, I missed it. Darn. It wasn't quick enough. I got a Sardinium, though. And little buddy found something. It was nothing important. Sad. Okay, we've opened up new parts of the level. But we're running out of eggs, so running out of salmon eggs. Oh, we could try again. I don't know where it's gonna go from here. Oh, over there. Oh, wait, I almost fell down. That would have put a damper on my plan to get all the way over here and shoot these balloons. Where'd it go? Oh, it's all the way up there. Alright. Boop. Got it. 'Cause I'm that guy. Got it. Where'd the next one go? Ooh, okay. It's 900. I am literally 3 away. Okay. Let's just do some more levels then. It was cool. It was fun while it lasted. Where's the map? Okay, so I haven't done a level. There's a level over here that I'm missing. Callie. She gets nervous walking over grates. Actually, you're so real for that. That's 100% true. Oop. Especially when I'm playing actual multiplayer. Golden record. We get more music now. I always love more music. There's a level somewhere. Oh, it's back over there. All the way up here. Charge now, splat later. We have to use the GooTuber. The GooTuber, the snipers are all a little weird for me. Because I feel like if I practiced with them more, I'd probably be pretty good with them. But I don't really like them enough to put in that effort to practice them. Now, the GooTuber, like most snipers, has that thing where you can charge it up. And I think it charges up slower, but has more, not damage, like, it has some sort of buff. It might be It might have longer range than the standard most of the snipers. I think it has longer range, but a longer wind-up time to full. Got him. Woo! Yep. You could have done this with any sniper, though. Lots of lanterns here. I'm just gonna shoot them. Slow and steady. Oh, right. The stupid little things. Alright, I got this. Oh, I missed it! Okay, we'll try again. Got him. Alright, there we go. Oh, more guys showed up, I guess. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna shoot them, though. Oh, he's shooting at me. Yeah, those guys have a lot of health. Oh, he saw me. Go, turn around. Got him. Ah, darn it. Ah. He can't really shoot me. What? It didn't kill you? Alright. There we go. Yeah, you could have really done that with any sniper. I think they just chose the GooTuber because it's one of the more satisfying ones to get shots with, I think. I think it... No, I think it does normal damage, just 100 with each headshot. Charge shot. I don't think there's anything crazy about it. Okay. This new generation, boys and raised in Deep Tournament, would prove to be every bit the match of those they were to succeed. Okay, good. The people that came after them were just as good as the people who came... Yeah, the people who came after them were just as good as them. People ran away, they survived, and the new people are also doing that. Cool, 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 cool. Flying worst class. Great. I wonder what this level will have in store. It could be a lot of things. But we're going to use the Squiffer. Okay, so the Squiffer has a shorter... So, like, I think the GooTuber has a longer charge-up time, and the Squiffer has a shorter charge-up time, but with less range, I think, I want to say. I think that's how it goes. Okay, so the Zeppelins are everywhere. Okay. Shoot that guy. And you can ride them now, because they ride now. And by ride, I mean you can just get on their top of their heads, because they have those little things. Ooh, let me shoot that. Yeah, there we go. Ah, same thing with these ones, as you can see. Ah, I missed. Where? I don't know if this is a... Where did I end up? Oh, okay. I have to go all the way back. Sad, 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 sad. Hey! Whoa! Almost died there. It's kind of funny that you can, like, paint the top of their heads with, like, really there's nothing that happens. I mean, like, obviously for gameplay reasons, it has to be like that, right? It would be a bit stupid if you... Oh, we're jumping through. In between the... something. Same thing here, pretty much. Alright, now we're getting back on one of these guys. Ooh, there's a platform back there. That's interesting. Ooh, I missed. There are planes flying at me. Who is on a plane? Well, they're all blimps, zeppelins, whatever. One of the interesting things they got rid of is in Splatoon 2 and Octo Expansion, the right, yes. All of the Octo Zeppelins would spray ink below them, basically. So, like, they made a few levels with that sort of design philosophy where you start by not being able to kill them because they're super high up and they rain ink down on you and you gotta be careful. And then eventually it switches to you can shoot them because you're at the top. Missed it. Hooey! It's not too hard to avoid these guys. Oh, they're dropping a big door in front of us. Come on. Yeah, got it. Easy, easy. Really, really quite comical. A lot of the enemies in this game are, like, kind of comical. It's kind of the deal. But they're not, like, so comical that you don't take them any seriously at all. The new generation soon grew restless at the sight of the liquid crystal sky, believing they deserved to behold the reality that existed outside of the cavern. That is a very strangely worded line, considering... I mean, is this implicating that they don't deserve to behold the reality that existed outside the cavern? That's weird, because you can't even be like, oh yeah, they caused the world to explode, so therefore they don't get to be in the world anymore, because they didn't. They're literally the people who didn't do that. Okay, let's get rid of some of the other stuff. And we got a food ticket, yay. I will never use, because I'm not going to play multiplayer with this account. Ooh, interesting. Goes all the way up here. Just that one. That one was the one in the way, I think. Okay, let's do the path to perfect penmanship. Oh, right! I think this one's really fun. There's a few that are like it. They're quite good. A few levels that are like this one, I believe. We're gonna do the ink brush. I like the ink brush more, actually. It's quicker. Alright. Alright, the refill ink containers. Let's go. Make sure you don't miss any, because that's very not good. And go as quick as possible. we go. 9 seconds remaining. And then we get to see it. We get to see what we drew. So we're not gonna... Look. It's Small Fry! Isn't it nice? The little point is his eye. You run around. You get all of them. Okay, I am back. I had to briefly deal with a thing. Now we get to see what happens next. The elders who knew what awaited outside the safe haven, which they still haven't said what it is, issued stern warnings to brash young scientists. Basically, the new people wanted to leave, and the old people said, no, it's terrible out there. Which we are just assuming is correct, by the way. We don't actually know what the situation was, because they never want to tell us that, because that would be too much backstory. I guess. Okay, time to get whatever we get for blowing up all of these balloons. Come on, come on. Something good. Got it. Ooh, almost fell off that grate there. Got it. Got it. Down there, down there. Okay. That was what happened last time. We ran into this little area. Now I'm assuming I'm going up here. Yep. And then up here. And there. Okay, new sunken scroll. Ah, yes. So this is about the clothing store. Mano wardrobe. We're temporarily closed so we may restock. Cash only, no photography or influence allowed. We've run rather low on paper bills. We're always open. Your fashion emergency, do not touch unless you would pay for it. It's a very strange sort of thing. It's kind of portraying like an uppity clothing store that is like exclusive but not really, and like wants to portray a certain message about itself. So we've gone through, okay, weapons, hats, clothing, shoes. Okay, we're just missing the cosmetic item shop. And we're missing Big Man. What's this one that we have in the back here? Oh, yeah, that one. Okay. Let's check the map. Okay, we still got some stuff to do. Where are the levels? The levels that I need to do. They must be on... They're over here. Over on this side of the map. Let's put a pin in that, I guess. I don't know what that means in this context. Could mean a lot of things. It could mean a lot of things. But we're gonna use hero gear because we haven't used it in a while, and it gives us all the same reward. So, okay, stay in your lane and reach the goal. Oh, right, bowling balls. The let's put a pin in it is a bowling reference. Very, very cool, I guess. Ooh, ouch. So, you know, we just want to be a little careful here and avoid all of the big bowling balls with octolings or octarians in them. Should be no problem. Oh boy. The bowling balls only become really difficult to avoid when they start adding like a bunch at once, pretty much. Once it's still like one, as long as it's one, it's not really a big problem. Because, like, worst case scenario, you can shoot it, actually. Like, the fact that you can shoot them, I think, is good. Because it's difficult enough that you're not, ouch, you're not going to really be able to. Ooh, I almost died there. I should have really been looking at where the bowling balls were. You're not going to shoot them unless they're, like, a single enemy, right? Like these ones, like these guys. These guys I'll shoot. Because they're not going to get refilled, right? They're going to go away and be gone. But the other ones that are just spamming them out, right? Like, it's not really worth it to try to shoot it to force it through. Because it's difficult enough. Strike out when you're ready. Right now. I'm going right now. Ooh. Alright. We were running out of bowling puns. Yes. Of course, of course. You gotta be careful. If you run out of bowling puns, then the bowling pun monster escapes. And he kills everybody. With a big bowling ball, of course. Okay. What's next? The young scientists pressed on with their plan, the construction of a massive rocket ship to escape Alterna. Cool. Isn't this a cave? Can't you just dig out of it? I don't know. The fact that I have a rocket ship is a little strange. I guess it's a really big cave? No, but like that's not how caves work. I don't know. It's a little weird. There are certain aspects of the story that don't line up. Oh, we get to do this ride rail all the way up to the top. Should we fight the boss now? We could. What's it called? The Pursuit of the Precious. Possibly a Lord of the Rings reference. There is 3 more levels remaining. We can see a little bit of the fuzzy ooze everywhere. I think we're gonna hold off a little bit. Yeah. We're gonna hold off. Those aren't birds. Oh. I guess they're government drones then. That's the only other option, right? Okay, glasses quicker. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. This is a break all of the targets level. Ooh, this one! I love this one. Look at this target. What's it gonna do? It's a box. It's coming at us. We gotta shoot them. This is basically another aiming challenge. Ooh. Now, if you miss them, they bounce once and then sort of leave. So you can see, you can still get them. It's not really that hard. But of course, if you miss it the first time, then you're gonna you might be a little flustered, and then you're more likely to miss it the second time, as you can see there, and then you're gonna miss it the third time. All right, I am out of practice, I guess, with this. I didn't have that much trouble on it the first few times, but I did have a little trouble on it. It's just, you know, classic aiming, training. I missed it. Oh. It's a little bit more intense than some of the other trainings because they're moving targets. And you want to go up as far as possible, really. Woo! I have a really good clip of the final section of this level. Me completing this level. There's a pretty good clip of me completing this level. Ah, this one. You have to hit it twice. That one almost screwed me up the first time. Now they start throwing more than one. And then throwing them in succession. You know, which makes it great. Then they do 3. 5 remaining. Okay, this is the part I have the really good clip of. It's very... Let's see if I can recreate it. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Wasn't that smooth? I like that level a lot, actually. I kind of wish they did more variations on it, but I think that's the only level of that specific type. I mean, it's a target breaking level, so they technically have other types like that, but it's not the same. Okay. We have like 2 left, so I might just finish all the levels and then do the archive. Octohoppers don't have a sense of humor. Oh, this is a new enemy. They added this enemy. This is a brand new enemy. I don't know if they've shown it off yet. I think they have. I think they showed it off. And we're going to do the hero gear. So these are the Octohoppers, which basically are sloshers. They basically slosh. They have their weapons are the same thing as the sloshers, pretty much. Which is a little interesting because most of the more standard enemies don't represent weapon types in that way, right? Like there isn't like, I mean, some of them, right? You can kind of say that they are, right? That like the commandos are the splatlings and like obviously the snipers are the chargers, but they don't really have like a roller one, and they don't have a, I mean, they definitely don't have a brush guy. So the Octohoppers are a bit weird. Also, Callie and Marie are just making puns this whole time. They also have the little added thing that they jump up and down, which is very, it's an interesting way. They're actually kind of challenging to deal with if you don't kill them immediately. There's the goal. Hop to it. And the other thing is, they always, like, you could just sidestep them a little bit, and they'll probably miss. But, like right there, if I hadn't fallen off, they would have kind of all killed me, right? We're gonna, that didn't happen. Oh my gosh, what am I doing today? Yeah, you pretty much, if they're all in a row like that, you pretty much have to kill them immediately, or else they will just kill you, because they spam all over you, pretty much. They slosh all over you. But right, the base Octarians aren't really representative of any gun, because they shoot those little ink balls at you. And the machine gun ones are kind of like the generic shooters. But most of them don't really have, like, a weapon that they're associated with. Like, not every weapon is associated with that. They obviously didn't make them based off of that. They kind of did. I don't know. It's a little weird. Oh, yes, Zipcaster. Ah, right. This is the other... There's only 2 or 3 of these. I already talked about this. I like this one because you have the Zipcaster. So it's more fun, right? Because you get to do this. Now, you do have to copy the image. This is one of these ones. So these are pretty fun. Although apparently the system has crashed, or there's some error. Ah, yes, I would say something has crashed. Let's start with the front. Just that one. Just that one, okay. I just have to be careful because if I shoot too much... I really like having the Zipcaster as like basically a creative mode item, right? Where you're not gonna run out of it. Like when you're not gonna run out of it, it becomes a really fun sort of like, oh yeah, you can do anything, right? Like you can get anywhere type of special. Ooh, whoops. Like Crab Tank is not like that, right? Okay, I just need to take off the top of this. Alright. Take off a layer, basically, all the way around. Like, adding the Zipcaster to this level is the smartest thing they could have done, I think. It's really, like, it just makes the whole level a lot better. Okay, so that's layer 2, alright. So 2... just the 2 sides, alright. And that's, yeah, alright. Okay, not that one. Oop, oop, I almost fell down. Which wouldn't have really mattered in this level, but... Alright. Next up, this one, which is all the way around with one on top. It's just the one on top. That one. They could make these levels a lot harder, if I'm being honest. But I'm glad that they don't, because it would be silly. Right? Like, these levels are not the kind of like, oh yeah, intense, you know. I guess you kind of wear a gas mask in the suit. I really wish they did more spin-offs with Splatoon, because they could definitely do a bunch of different stuff. Just kind of just for free. Alright, so this section is one all the way around plus... okay. Oh, darn. I gotta be careful on these corners. Okay. So this section is one all the way around first. Yeah, yeah. Then... woo! Okay. Now, part 2. Section over here, which is... okay, I need to get rid of this one, and then the other one. You gotta be careful not to accidentally zipcast on the art piece, because then you'll just break it, like, for sure. Okay, so first I can take off the top section. After that, it's 2. Okay, I can do Ooh. That was a little dangerous there. Okay, that's what they wanted, right? Well, okay, if it was wrong, they would have killed me. Okay, it's last section. So we do all of them, basically. So I'm breaking pretty much all of them, except for some at the bottom. This one at the bottom. There we go. Behold. Look at it. It's a whale. Surprising. It's actually a pretty nice looking whale. It's got little eyes. Little boxes. Yep. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, you can admire it up here. Yes. That one, like, ... thing is, very interesting. It looks so familiar because it's the orca symbol. That's the deal. Okay. That single level is the one level that indicates that Orca may not be just a computer. That it may have some amount of, like, not sentience, but, like... Oh. Yay. Okay, now. It's not completed, but it's almost done. They made a massive rocket to escape alternative. As it, during a launch test, tragedy struck. Energy from the rocket booster overloaded the cavern's liquid crystal. A violent and terrible chain reaction ensued. Without warning, they blew up their cave, raining debris down on humanity. And then something happened, which we will find out after we beat the boss. Who we will find out who the boss even is. For all we know, the boss is the funky little guy. I don't know who that could be, but it could be somebody. The Pursuit of the Precious. And I think after this boss fight, I'll go around the world a little bit more, but I think this boss fight's going to be the last level we do. It's a good level to end on. So the first one was Fry. It may not surprise you to learn that the next one is another Deep Cut member, this time Shiver. This is the level that is kind of glitched. I do like that canonically your characters are literally silent protagonists. They actually don't talk to anybody. Master Mega Man! No, that's a different game. People love that she sticks her tongue out. But she is Shark, and the shark exists as a shark, and we'll see what the shark's abilities are. First, it throws out the little Splatana little waves, except for they're really good. See? Oh right, I'm supposed to shoot it. Forgot about that. If you get too close, it'll do this, which is the thing that that is actually a Salmon Run exclusive. Salmon Run the Maws. That's what the Maws do. We're supposed to shoot it while it's doing its little routine of running around, and then it runs at you, and oh yeah, and then they tell you, oh, you should probably shoot it. But you just shoot it until it's fully covered in ink. You know, that's the deal. That's how a lot of these bosses work. I don't know if that works. That's what you can do to the Maws in Salmon Run. You can throw bombs at them and then immediately kills them, which is really good. Makes Maws basically super easy to deal with. Shiver fell off. We bumped her off. Now we can shoot her. Oh, he's got glasses. I forgot about it. I forgot about that. Let's go. Finish it. Ha ha ha. Finn. It's unclear whether her shark is a sentient being or not. Same thing with Fry's eels. Presumably, they're not entirely. Ooh, whoa! He's what is going on? Oh, he's just running to different ones. Oh, and then he throws a. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to. Wow, that shark is so talented. Thanks, Gally. Very helpful. Oop. Ouch. I think you're supposed to throw bombs in the shark's mouth. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Bombs and or small fry. Probably bombs. Oh. There we go. And she has that little thing on her. Why are you... Shark, you better get locked in. Oh, and they also make the stage smaller, so it's more difficult for you to run away. Oh boy, this could be a little dangerous. Oh boy. Oh, huh. So if you... so that's what happens if you get small fry in there. You get a bunch of free damage on them, basically. Damn. I'm not gonna lose. Don't worry about it. Oop. Okay. I accidentally got killed once. Shiver cold. Ha ha ha. Funny. Oi! I'm not running away from their swipes quick enough. Okay. I've splashed down. Very good, very good. I got him. Splash down. That didn't do a lot. That time he didn't get me. Wait. I think it's quicker, actually. I think they're... Ooh. Yes. Okay. I can super get them. And now I got her. Oh no, she dropped it! It's actually really funny. They all kind of mess up their bomb escape plan. You can glitch your way into that area. The area where that is, like, super early, and then get it, and then not even have to fight her. Like, what is this? What is this? They did the opposite of the Octo expansion thing, where they made something that doesn't... you can't even tell what it is. Which, I don't know, I like. See, like, now we have... Okay, we're gonna get cuttlefish. He's still locked in some kind of room. Oh boy, here's the mysterious... Yeah, who is this? Ooh. Does your species have bones? The answer is no. That's been a thing that was in Splatoon 1. It's Mr. Grizz! And then Captain Cuttlefish goes away. No, it was getting so good. Yeah, so the guy, the salmon run guy is the evil villain. Maybe? Perhaps? Probably. He's down here at the very least. Anyway, with these two items, like what is this? What are we putting together here? These are like saw blades. This is like a Lego piece. Like what is going on? What are we making? Anyway, let's check the archive first. So log 4 is done. Alterna, the last civilization of once prosperous humanity, was no more, and the few who escaped the carnage would soon follow it into death. That seems a little bit suspicious. This log is a bit suspicious. You're telling me that, well, you're telling me that they messed up the thing. Okay, they messed up a rocket launch or whatever, and they accidentally blew up their cave, which is back and fine, by the way, now. But at the very least, it flooded or like something bad happened. And then, first, it doesn't say that everyone died in that explosion. They rained debris among humanity. Alterna was no more. And the few who escaped the carnage, they explicitly state that people escape Alterna, but they soon followed into death. It's very suspicious. Very suspicious. It's very weird, right? Why would they specify that people live? The Splatoon team is very what's the word? They're very vague about how humanity dies, just in general. They, like, in the previous logs, right, they don't really specify how humanity, all life on Earth was wiped out. They do it in one line. They just claim that, like, humans squabbled, ultimate conflict, mass extinction event. Okay, which is like, you know, they don't have to specify. You don't have to say nukes for it to be nukes, right? And it doesn't just have to be nukes. It can be a lot of things. But then they do the same thing with Alterna, which is a little weird, right? Why would they kind of be like, yeah, it all blew up? It's a bit strange, bit weird, bit funky. But it goes in with their like storyline of really avoiding explicitly stating what kills all of humanity. Because, I mean, to be fair, if they said, then they might have people who are like, well, you know, that's unfeasible, completely unfeasible. But, of course, with the way they're doing it now, it still ends up in a kind of, like, weird situation where people can be like, oh, well, they're being weird about this. Why are they being weird about this? Maybe not everyone died. Which, the biggest, I mean, it could be true, I guess, but the biggest, like, evidence against humans surviving all of the stuff that Splatoon explicitly states they didn't survive is that we don't see any, right? Like, there's no humans around, right? If some had survived, they would have had like a couple thousand years head start on all of the Inklings, so they would presumably still be around, right? I can't get up there. Oh. So, like, Sardinium, nice. Oh, we have to upgrade our hero gear. We'll do that after I clean up all of this stuff. Actually, we'll do that now. Okay. The next tier. We get curling bombs. Very cool, very cool. Even better hero shot. And burst bombs. So we have all the bombs now. The burst bombs, the hero bombs, the curling bombs. We also have better curling bombs and better burst bombs. So we have mostly filled out the tree. Now, we just need to get everything in this level, which I think I'll do, and then we'll close it off there. Oh boy, I fell into the water. Cool, very cool, very cool. Marie has apparently been on a break for years. Very cool, very helpful. I'm sure nobody's counting on you to do anything. Table turf pack, very cool. There's a thing right here? Okay. I have to also make sure I walk in all of the areas. It's kind of funny that that's pretty much a requirement, but it makes sense. Okay. Plus, it's like a completion requirement. It's not an actual requirement, right? It's like getting not even all the Korok seeds. It's like getting the Korok seeds to max out inventory space, right? And you can... This submarine is the most difficult to walk on everywhere because, you know, you don't want to slide off, but you still need to walk everywhere. Okay. Let's walk all the way around this one. And here we go. We can walk down here, and we can walk all the way down, and yeah, really riveting stuff here, you know. Only the best gameplay. But the map you get is really cute, so. Okay. Alright. Like, okay, for the most part, right, all of this stuff is broken down, right? These boxes are kind of whatever, right? All of the other stuff was kind of laying useless, but this submarine is still here. It's a bit strange that it's just like moored forever, right? It's a bit weird. It's a bit funky. There's a couple of lore things about this game that are like a bit intriguing, a bit funky. Like what's going on with this? What's in here? A nuke? It's possible. Also, how did it get here? We're inland. Did they make it? Also possible. Do they have nuclear energy? Possible? All possibilities. All sentences. All statements. Okay, time to go over to the spot and find out where the thing is that I'm missing. Where is it? Where is it? It's over there. It's just over there. It's up here. Yay. Okay, I got it. You know, this area with all the dirt, it really feels like Waluigi and Wario Stadium. You know, the two stadium tracks from Mario Kart. Ooh, they should make Mario Kart. Ooh, I hope that's the next Mario Kart track they make. They make a Splatoon one. Ooh, that would be nice. They're probably not going to, but you know, we can hope. Okay, I gotta go over to this area. Okay, okay. Oh, I missed a spot. Back here. Like, is this for a car? No, it can't be. It's just a block for the... Well, there's other moorings here. They've got tires on them. Why do they have tires? That's weird. Strange. Funky. Okay, now time to find... Ooh, there's... Okay, sunken scroll. Oh, there we go. This is Big Man's. Manta's early morning ritual. After, yeah, there's favorite breakfast. This unique plankton dish. Basically, they have a soup that they eat. For some reason, there's like a square on the bottom right. And another thing. Wait, do they all have like the similar ones? See, this one kind of shows off some of Fry's moves in her boss fight. But we can see they all have a sort of family tree. This would imply that Big Man is the oldest of 3, and that he has one either aunt or uncle. He has one great aunt or uncle, and then he has a great great aunt or uncle that had... So he has 2 cousins once removed and 1 cousin twice removed. I don't know. I don't remember how the removals work when you're talking about family relations. So we have most of the sunken scrolls, but we don't have all of them yet. And we almost have all of the things. I just need to go down here and... Surveyed. Not yet. Where am I missing? Oh, no, I got it all. Okay, hold on. We're going to jump around a little bit. We got to go to the... We got to go to these points, because these points will tell us... Okay, there's a thing over there. I can't get up here? Oh, boy. That's annoying. Okay, there we go. It was just... That wasn't even it. Okay, great. Where's the other little points? Need another one of those. Isn't there another one? Oh, there's one over there. I'm now going to use those, like, obsessively because of the whole, you know, they show you where things are thing. Okay, there's one thing right there. Is that it? Oh, there's another thing over there. That's not anything, though. That's not an official one. It's not real. It's not real. It's just going to be useless junk. And by useless junk, I mean minor amounts of coins. And they're not coins, they're eggs. Okay, time to jump up here. And where was it? It was like right here. Yeah. Is that it? Okay, there's something over that way. Small Fry, go find it for me. If he doesn't pick up the scent right away, you gotta, like, refresh him. Ah, there you go. I knew it was, like, right here. There we go. Okay. So now we almost have everything. Almost have everything. Almost. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a... Ooh, there might be. It's over there. Interesting. That's a weird spot. Up there. Luckily, I have these tires. Why do they have tires but no vehicles? Just like, oh, it's there. That's funny. Okay, I've got all of it. All good. So I've completed Site 4, so now I only have 2 left. And we've already completed part of Site 5. Let's go over the archive for Site 5. So, after Alterna is destroyed and supposedly all of humanity dies, we now go to, as the inner fresh intelligence awakens, as the inner walls of Alterna collapse, thousands turn to rock and liquid crystal poured in the waters below. And also lots of other things, I'm sure, because it was a whole, like, society. These crystals were broken into microscopic fragments because they had repeatedly absorbed and reflected humanity's wish of the creatures to retain those feelings, which is kind of a little bit funky, but, you know, we'll just go with it. And now we have, like, 4,000 power eggs going into Site 5 because we've already done a couple of the levels, and yeah. We'll jump into Site 5 and check it out, though. And then I will end the stream, because we've been going over for definitely for more than an hour, so. Yeah, number 5 is like a little bit interesting. Oh, the thing I like about number 5, and also the thing that makes, there's a couple of unanswered questions, especially after the, that log that we just finished implied that all of Alterna died, right? Like, it was completely destroyed and everyone died. What is this doing here? There's plants? Why is this not overgrown? This is, like, being cultivated, right? Right? Like, these are new plants. They're small. They're not like the big ones. The big ones are up here. And the big ones aren't crazy either. Right? Like, what's going on here? What's the deal? And don't even get me started on the fact that, like, these are, like, solid metal or whatever, and you can still find little objects in them. That's just weird. But I understand why they did it. It's like a cool gameplay choice, whatever. I'm gonna open up this level. Okay, we've opened it up. We've gotten... I mean, most of this is pretty clean anyway, so... Like, what's the deal? It's tomatoes. They remark on it. Marie's like, I wish tomatoes had been left in the past. Why are they growing tomatoes? I hate tomatoes. It's really funny. Ooh, there's a thing here. What's the deal? I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if we'll ever know what the deal is. Perhaps there's no deal. Deal or no deal. Anyway, this is the end of the stream. I'm stopping streaming because it's done. I'm done. Next week I will probably play more Splatoon 3 unless I might take a vote and that vote might determine what I play. But this time Splatoon 3 won the vote, so unless people don't like me playing Splatoon 3, then I will keep playing it. So yeah.